Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome to the Nerd Empire. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and I hope you all will enjoy today's reaction video. With that being said, let's get right into it, shall we? The next one we have is another asmongold video. And this one is, this judge is absolutely based. So let's see how based this judge is, shall we?
Judge hands over a brutal 25 years. That's a good start.
Hayden Fontanet, Mr. Rojas at the sentencing. Good morning. Are you Hayden Fontanet? And this is 25 DCCR 1759. Mr. Fontanet was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the first-degree felony offense of aggravated robbery.
Oh,
it was an unagreed
aggravated robbery. That sounds like a bad thing.
plea. I've received the pre-sentence report.
You know, I don't know a lot of the definitions with this stuff, so just so people can know as well. Aggravated robbery meaning. Alright. Aggravated robbery is a serious felony involving theft accompanied by high-risk factors such as using or displaying a deadly weapon, causing serious bodily injury, or targeting vulnerable victims. It is a heightened form of robbery that often carries severe long-term prison sentences, distinguishing it from simple robbery through the presence of extreme force, threats, or danger. Okay. So that is aggravated robbery.
Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor. The state is, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections
He
to
said
the
he did it.
report?
Not from the defense, not from the state, Judge.
And Mr. Coleman, you said you have a witness or some evidence?
Yeah.
Actually, Judge, Mr. Rojas has graciously stipulated to the admission of the surveillance video from the convenience store in question.
Okay.
So I need to call my custodian record. With the court's permission, first of all, I'm offering states one. No, Judge.
Make that states two, because this one was the plea admonishment.
So he already said he did it. It's not even a question. Everybody knows he did it.
Documentation, please.
I'm offering states two. No objection.
States two is admitted.
Permission to publish, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I think that's all I wish to publish unless the court wants to see the entirety of the video.
But I think that's enough. Any other evidence or witnesses?
Oh, Judge, just brief argument if I may.
Any other evidence or witnesses for Mr. Rojas?
No, Your Honor, just like,
Mr. Rojas, you may make argument first.
thank
Go
you,
ahead.
Judge. And obviously, after seeing that video, it makes what we're asking for harder to do. What we're here asking for this morning, Judge, is probation. Mr. Fontanet, he is a young offender. I know the court is tired of hearing the same story over and over again, young guys.
He didn't know that he wasn't supposed to rob a store with a...
Look, I don't care if he's a young person, if he's in his late teens, early 20s. He did aggravated robbery, and he's not denying or saying that he's innocent of this aggravated robbery. They pleaded guilty. So he needs to face the punishment that fits the crime that he committed. It does not matter if, if he's still young and impressionable. No, he went in doing this knowing what the fuck he did. You don't go into a place and accidentally aggravatively rob. I don't even know if that's a fucking word. And commit aggravated robbery. You can't do that by fucking accident. That's impossible. You rob somebody knowing what the fuck you're doing. And you're doing it despite the consequences.
gun? He didn't know that.
The guns in here.
Yeah.
He's got a limited criminal history. I believe this is his first felony. He's never been on any
It's
kind
his
of
first felony. You know what that means? That means it's not his first crime.
felony supervision or felony probation. Unfortunately, he's just fallen into the same situation that we see so many other youthful offenders fall into. He's got no direction in life. He's very...
Look, I can probably maybe get with what he's saying if it was a regular lesser robbery, but it's aggravated robbery. aggravated, which makes it worse than regular robbery.
A little sport at home. See
His
no
mom didn't treat him right, so he had to go rob a 7-Eleven. That makes sense.
way out of the situation that he's
Yeah.
in, so he goes and
Smart.
decides to rob some money, rob a
sense.
store and get some money. Did the wrong thing.
He did.
And if his story in the PSI is to be believable for what I believe is the right reason, he's trying to help his mom out at home, trying to pay some bills, keep
Then get a fucking job like everybody else. Just because you're hard up for financial reasons does not give you any sort of right to go and rob somebody else of their finances or rob another company of theirs. Just because you're hard up for, sell something that you can do without, or get a fucking job.
the lights on. Certainly there are better ways
So
to
he
go
tried to rob a store to help get his mom money? Damn.
about doing that.
Why didn't you just get a
And
job?
I hope that the time in jail
Exactly.
Mr. Fontaine said.
Wait, why wouldn't he just get a job? I don't...
Look, I understand how hard it is to get a job nowadays, but that doesn't excuse you from doing what you did.
You-
You know, we've got options here, Judge. We can send him to prison or we can put him on probation. Certainly he's on the road with, if this conduct continues, he's on the road with prison.
I guarantee if they put him on probation, if they did put him on probation, he would just do the fucking thing again.
And I don't know.
Yeah, he is on the road. Everybody knows that. Like, everybody... Oh, you really think that this clown, he's 23 years old, he's already been in jail before? Like, he's... That's it. Like, you know, it's over, bro. Like, you know it's over. Just... Human... Yeah, it's a human battery. Exactly.
Today is the best time to make that exit for him. You know, he's got a long life to live. We can send him to prison. He can be there for a few years and come back out. I don't
Or even steal in a much less offensive fashion. He about to be someone's bitch.
know that he's going to get the help that he really needs in prison.
The help that he needs. See, this is the inversion of values that has destroyed the country. See, I don't give a fuck what happens to this animal. You throw him in a box, throw away the key. Fuck him. Everybody knows you're not supposed to rob a store with a gun. Damn, duh. Of course. So, like, if you do that, you don't know how to act. You don't know what the hell's going on. So,
If you're going to get a gun at all, first of all, make sure you have a license. And the only reason you should ever be using a gun in any way, shape, or form is to protect yourself and your loved ones. That's it. No other reason you should be having a gun outside of the military or being a law enforcement officer. Quite literally saw a news story this morning about a woman with 46 previous arrests get bail for stabbing a pregnant woman. That is corruption of the justice system right there.
it's about figuring out, like, this person needing help. If you had the options to get...
You may not need a license to get a gun, but you should. It should be a mandatory requirement because that requires you to go through fucking screening. And yeah, hunting as well, Arzon.
help and you chose to rob a store, you don't deserve help. You need to go in a box. What would your dad have called this kid? My dad was not racist. That's what you're trying to say? He just was not racist. Like, I don't know what you want me, like, he just wasn't.
Probably would have called him a dumbass.
Like, he would have called him a retard. He'd say probably put him in jail or shoot somebody like this, definitely, but he wouldn't, like, he's not racist.
There are programs available
Yeah.
on probation that if he's serious about turning his life around, like he says in the PSI,
Oh, he's
those
serious.
programs can help him. And if he does take advantage of those, it in turn would make the community a little bit safer. Because there'd be one less guy going
Why would
around.
it make the community safer for this person?
Hi,
to be
Hideki.
out in
Yeah,
the,
I was told already that Skybros dropped a video. I'll be putting any new videos that have come up in the lineup for reactions. So that will be in the lineup.
How could you possibly make the argument that the community would be safer if this person was not in jail? Like, that's just insane to me. It really is.
with a gun when he does get out of prison, if that were the road that you chose to.
I have to give respect to this judge for having the patience to listen to this dumb bullshit. You can get traditional hunting and rifles and shotguns without a license, pistols and long guns with pistol grips and have 3-day waiting period. But you can get around that wait period by getting a permit to purchase.
Safe. Planned on living at home with his mom. I think he has some younger siblings there. To his benefit, before he was even arrested, he started a GED. I think on the night that the
His retard didn't even graduate high school? Oh my god. No wonder he can't get a job. He in his 20s, he doesn't even have a GED. He doesn't even have a fucking high school diploma. What a retard. What an idiot.
The guy needs to get his GED and fucking quick. You do go through a screening when you buy a gun, background and criminal checks, and a Form 4473 to see if you lawfully can buy a firearm and haven't had your rights taken. Depends on where you live. Every state is different. I live in Minnesota. But people who want a gun can get one no matter how many. Well, yeah, that's true, Arizon. That's the sad truth. As the lawyer yaps, the criminal has a what the fuck look.
happened, he had just finished a
He probably has a what the fuck look because he doesn't understand what the fuck is going on.
GED class and made a dumb decision to go hang out with these guys that he should not have been hanging out with.
Yeah.
And did this robbery.
Uh-huh.
Again, Judge, you've got
He
two
shouldn't have
options. You
done
can
it.
send him to prison, or you can try to get him some help on probation, and hopefully he will take advantage of that. And
like I said before, if he did just a simple regular robbery and not an aggravated robbery, then yes, I would probably be more on this lawyer's side of, getting the kid help and, stuff like that. But as soon as it was elevated to an aggravated robbery, I'm sorry, you've lost your right to that. You need to go to jail, go in the box. Like Asmon says, he needs to be put in the box. It's an aggravated robbery. So, yeah.
certainly if he doesn't, we're going to know.
And if he doesn't, then what? Then somebody else might get killed. Somebody else's store might get robbed. Somebody might get injured. Somebody might have their life changed or ruined because of that. But that's okay because you were trying to do the right thing.
The look that this judge is giving, it makes me think the look that she's giving is this guy's a fucking idiot.
Be quick.
Hopefully, yeah.
And you'll have another chance to send him to prison probably for a longer time.
All right, thank you. What is the status
Yes, thank you. That's it.
of the other two? Are there co-defendants? Have they been charged?
They have been charged, Judge, and I have both of their cases, Judge.
And they have not been sentenced yet or
No,
anything
Judge.
like that?
No,
Okay.
Judge.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Coleman.
Yeah, I'll be brief. Whether it's the Pine Club Apartments or Rogers Park or a Speedy Mart, you've seen this, and we've seen this in this community all too often. I'm preaching to the choir, Judge. Prayer vigils and advisory committees, all of that stuff's fine, but you, Judge, are where the rubber meets the road. You are that person that can protect the community from somebody like this defendant. You are that person that can either let him walk out of this courtroom on probation with a piece of paper with conditions and promises that he won't resort to this kind of violence that you saw on that video.
I love how they try to tug on heartstrings every time to get out of sentencing. Oh, he was just trying to help his mama with the bills and he did nothing wrong. Nah, go to jail. Oh my God, Captain.
Or you can ensure that the community is safe by putting him behind steel bars, concrete wall, and brazier.
Patriot alert! Uh-oh! Uh-oh, there it is.
Wire fence. Judge, I'm just asking. I'm
Here
not
we
in the
go.
habit of begging, but on behalf of this community, I'm begging that you sentence this defendant to prison. The message that needs to be sent to this defendant and his circle of friends and anybody who would want to be like this defendant is that if you pick up a gun with the intent to commit violence, you're going to pick up a 15, 20, 25-year prison sentence, Judge.
Oh, bro, he just lets them know. Oh my God. This man gets it? He gets it. Yes, this guy actually gets it. Because he's one of the people that can put together the two seemingly people can't put these together related realities, where reality number one is that this puts everybody else in danger. That's the main thing. And number two, what are you thinking about him for?
And I'm just asking that you.
I need to push the quality of my stuff. Been kind of like. The lawyer has 2 brain cells and they are both fighting for 3rd place.
Do this on behalf.
I would also like to note that the white lawyer is defending him while the black lawyer is saying, "Oh, hell no. Guilty. That neighbor's guilty. Throw his ass in jail."
For people who live at the Pine Club apartments who just want to live in peace. People who want to
live
take
in
a walk.
peace. Exactly. People want to live in peace. You can't have an animal like this and live in peace.
Rogers Park and not be robbed, and somebody that wants to stop at a speedy.
Can you imagine, like, if your upstairs neighbor was a buffalo? Think about that. There's a buffalo in your apartment that's above you. Can you think about how fucking annoying that would be? I've been there.
Convenience store and pick up some snacks without becoming a victim of a
Really?
robber. That's all I have, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. So, Mr. Fontenette, there was a time some years ago that there really wasn't even a question. Everyone, state's attorneys were recommending youthful offenders, probation. Let's give everybody an opportunity. And things have just changed in such an incredibly dangerous way.
That's right. Because these people are animals, and they will always be animals.
Yep.
They will always be animals. You're not going to rehabilitate that.
The thing a lot of people don't understand is that person will not change unless they themselves genuinely wish to change. If they don't genuinely wish to change, there is nothing on this planet you can do to make them change in a genuine way.
With young people.
That's right.
Doing what I just saw you do on that screen. I cannot imagine the fear that person had that was working in that store. That he now has just trying to go to work, make a living, and go home. And he has 3 people come in and not just grab a little quick something and run out, but terrorize him.
That's right.
For quite some time.
Wait, so they fucked around in there? They weren't even trying to get... Oh, man, then you definitely got to keep them in there. Like, I understand, like, if somebody steals something, like, it's like, okay, well, we can't have you do that, right? But I don't view this as, like, something that's really that bad. Like, it's just, yeah, we can't have that happen. But, like, if you're going around there and causing problems and, like, trying to, you know, like, that's like a dominance thing. Watch the video?
Pulling them around, yanking them around.
Wait, what? Y'all have the video? Where's the video of this? No. Where can I find the video for it?
6 o'clock, Kimberly is off. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office listening to the public's plea for harsher prosecution against violent offenders. Judge West making it happen during sentencing today. KFTM's Amon Abraham live in studio with reaction.
So this
video. Prosecutor Nederland convenience robbery. The terrorizing crime at a Nederland convenience store last year was captured on video. Prosecutor Tommy Coleman showing the video capturing the moment the teens ran into the store.
Damn, bro, he going in there with the AK.
Showing the video capturing the moment the teens.
Look, oh my.
I don't think that's an AK, but it's an AR. It's an assault rifle.
God.
Ran into the store and raised their firearms at the clerk. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office is sending a clear message to violent offenders. They should prepare for tough prosecution and longer sentences.
Holy shit, man. That's an AR. 3 of them all pointing the gun at this one guy. Holy shit.
Yeah. After seeing that, yep, I'm sorry. There's no leniency. 2 of them came in with a pistol. 1 came in with a fucking assault rifle. All three of them should get at least 10 to 15 years in prison. At least.
Idiot. What a fucking idiot. That's not the full video? Yeah, I mean, that's enough, right?
Around putting guns in his face, all three of you.
We just saw that.
I also, in addition to the PSI, get jail incident reports. And you apparently like to fight and jump people, which is what's been happening in the jail.
So he's been getting in fights even in the jail, and they think they want...
Yeah, they're not going to be able to rehabilitate him. He doesn't want to change. He may have been innocent originally, but he got in with some bad fucking crowds, and he changed for the worst.
To let this animal out? Oh my God. So he's crashing out even when he's in jail.
So it makes it very difficult for me to go, oh, this is somebody that's going to get out and behave, who can follow the rules, because you can't even follow the rules in jail.
The jail. Exactly, yeah.
And
true.
The pre-sentence report shows that you're a high risk level, which tells me that after they've looked at everything, that you don't have, unfortunately, a good likelihood of being successful if I were to put you on probation. And
so
Mr.
true.
Coleman's right. We're tired of it.
We're tired of it.
And there's...
Look, I think she probably would have had some leniency if he showed like he was genuinely trying while he was being held. But any sort of hope that he may have had was thrown right out the fucking window as soon as he started jumping people in jail.
There's got to be something done. So in cause number 25, DCCR 1759, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And at this time, I'm going to find you guilty of aggravated robbery. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 25 years in the institution.
Oh, damn. 25 years. Dude's going in for a quarter of a century.
Division.
Damn, 25 years. Oh my God.
Hell, I was expecting 10 to 15. Dude got fucking the max amount of 20 fucking 5.
God. You saw him getting up, crashing out? Watch in the background.
Years in the institutional division.
No.
I'm guessing that was probably the mother.
See his fat, retarded fucking mom, probably. That's the reason why he's like that. You don't even know how to act right either. You raise a retard. Look, see? Apple don't far from the tree, apparently. That's sad.
I'm going to sentence you to a term of 25 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on
Oh, it's Texas, too. Damn.
that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification. This was not an agreement. You have some rights to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. You can talk to Mr. Rojas about any questions you have about that. I am making an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. Mr. Fontenette, I understand that this is harsh, and I know you believe this is harsh, but I think this is necessary. I hope that you go and you make things right. You can get...
Now, I never heard of without a possibility of parole. At least I don't think I didn't hear that. So it is possible he could get out on parole or out on good behavior if he decides to show that he's willing to change. But if he doesn't, if he keeps fucking up and doing stupid shit, he can get his stay extended past 25 years.
Out of prison, you're still going to be young, and you can make your life better. That's going to be up to you, okay?
Dude's 23. He's going to be 48 by the time he gets out if he doesn't try to change his life around. He's not still going to be young. He's going to be past middle-aged.
You can go back with the bailiff.
25 years. And the thing is that, like, if you're already getting in fights in fucking prison, you're never getting out of prison, because you're just gonna get another assault charge while you're in prison, and you're gonna end up in there for the rest of your life, right? Like, that's it. That's if somebody doesn't kill you, right? That's kind of crazy. I don't think it is at all. I think,
yeah, if the dude tries to act big, especially in a fucking Texas prison, he's gonna get his ass beat down, or he's gonna get shanked. And he's gonna die in there if he don't fucking act right.
That we have a problem with these people running wild. We do. That's an animal that should never leave the zoo. Yeah, we gotta keep these people under control, man. It is, and it's so obvious. And I'm very, very glad to see this happen. As my court streams are back, I'm ready. No, I love seeing people like this get sent to jail forever. It's the right choice, man. What a waste of youth in his golden years. His mom did, raising him up like an animal. That's okay. I think that we get that, you know, like what
he's about to be somebody's princess.
I said before, you get that mandatory compelled labor. So, like, whenever we put one of these people in a box, then we have them going out and doing shit with it, right? Because, like, at that point, they're going to have to go and, like, you know, like, I don't know, turn big rocks into little rocks, right? Make some license plates, something like that. And honestly, I feel like that's the right way to do things. It is. That's the right way to handle it. And his mom failed him. Yeah, she did. She failed it. She crashed out even in the courtroom. And he may appeal and win. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not, though. Getting into fights in the box, yeah, exactly. And no, Asmon's gonna be close to his 60s when he comes out. He's gonna be 40. He said he's 48, right? So he'd be 48 whenever he gets out if he's 23. And he was in there for 25 years, and he'd probably get out a little bit earlier than that if he doesn't act up. So the one sheriff not release a 35 arrest person even after a judge ordered him. No, I mean, honestly, like, they need to do that more.
Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat. 25 no parole should be mandatory for violent crimes ever since the summer of love. I believe this should be the standard. Yeah.
A lot of these judges, we need more judges like this. We have to have more Old Testament rulings like this, because this scares everybody else that wants to go and rob a 7-Eleven. It does. It scares everybody else because they don't want to be the next person that there's like 50 meme videos about you crying in the courtroom and then you go to jail for 25 years. It is like, this is a great judge. I'm happy to see this, and I think that it should happen a lot more, right? It should be amazing. I would be very happy about it. And yeah, that's it. If he's a good boy, he'll just serve less than half that. Yeah, so he's going to serve the whole thing. That's what I was thinking too. Is it an Old Testament? Old Testament would have been life at least. Old Testament would be he's dead, right? I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, that's what it would be. He'd be dead. And so, like, he should be thanking them and saying, like, you know what? Like, it could have been a lot worse. Like, I deserve a lot worse, but for some reason, you know, like, they thought that they would not kill me. And I feel like, because honestly, like, if you break into a store and you do that, like, who does this, really? Really, who does this? It's insane. So I'm very glad to see more people talking about this. Judge hands over.
Yeah, I'm glad to see it too. Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I post videos 3 to 5 days a week here. I also post videos over on my other channel for gaming as well, so please make sure to give that a look-see, see if you enjoy that as well. I also stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week as well. Links to all my social medias will be on my YouTube page. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.